Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to FDWD, FDWD, FDWD. First Down with Donte, and look who I have here. This is my neighbor Tom. He's my first guest on the show.
Hello.
Yeah, tell him.
Chiefs fan.
Chiefs fan. And by the way, he's he's actually a rock star. Shh. Don't fangirl him too much. He really is a rock star. He's in a big rock band for like, what, 20, 30 years? How long? I'm not trying to age you that much.
Probably close to 30 years.
Yeah. And they just toured all over Europe. They have a lot of fangirls. He's the drummer. He's bad. And what's your band's name?
Little Caesar.
Yeah, it was before my time.
Before most people's time.
Because I'm so young. Anyways, you guys, I'm wearing this shirt. See? You think it says suck ass, but it says suckers. And you know why it says suckers? Because my Broncos beat those Chiefs last Thursday, and normally I wear my Broncos t-shirt, but you know what, you guys? I didn't wash it. So here it is. I'm half wearing my Broncos t-shirt. Because we know when the Broncos win, I wear my Broncos t-shirt. Woo, woo! So anyways, I didn't wash it, and I didn't want to scare Tom with any kind of aromas. So I'm wearing my Suckers t-shirt for all those haters out there hating on Peyton Manning, saying he can't throw, his arm's dead, blah, blah, blah. Well, it seems to me that the Broncos beat the Chiefs.
Yes, it was very sad. Sad being a Chiefs fan in a game that I thought we would win handily, and it didn't happen. But turnovers and a very questionable call at the end, I think, cost us the game.
Yeah, it was sad because all the pundits, all the pundits were calling the Chiefs to win at home. And, it's an AFC West type game, so it's important for both teams. The only guy, I think Kurt Warner and Deion Sanders were the only two NFL reporters to say that the Broncos will win. So I immediately followed them on Twitter and gave them love. But you guys, first off, before we start off the show, we're just having fun here. I wanted to let you know that this show is sponsored by Damsel in Defense. And thank you. And we will talk about this towards the end of the show, but I just wanted to let you know that this week's episode is presented to you by Damsel in Defense. Now, first off, let's go back to the Chiefs game. So, what do you think? What do you think of your quarterback and him not? I think it's been 2 years or 2 seasons. He hasn't thrown a touchdown to a receiver.
Yes.
Well, why is that? I don't see.
I always hate it because I think that Alex Smith is a really, really great quarterback. Mm-hmm. I mean, he always gets lumped with the tag game manager, which to me is always an insult when they call a quarterback that, because it just sort of means that they throw these dinky passes and
short passes.
Yeah, they don't throw the big dramatic bombs, but I think he has shown that he's super consistent, and I think you can still win championships with a quarterback like him. But I still have faith in him and the team going forward. I think they've made some necessary changes.
Their defense is tough this year. And even Peyton said after the game, when he was interviewed, he was like, boy, that defense is stout. It's much better than last year. So I think they're going to do fine. I actually love Alex Smith, too. I know he came from the 49ers, and I'm a big 49ers fan. I love Andy Reid, the coach. He's such a classy guy. But I think they too. I just think it's good storylines to pick on Alex Smith that way.
Mm.
They have Jamal Charles. Of course you're going to run the ball and throw the ball when you have Jamal Charles on your team.
Yeah, you also have Travis Kelce, a really great tight end, and you've got Jeremy Maclin.
Yeah.
Holdover from the Eagles, and you've got some really great players on both sides of the ball. So
yeah,
I don't see any reason
and
why they.
Houston on the defense. I think he sacked Peyton like 3 times during the game. Poor Peyton.
Yeah,
that's actually scary because about my Broncos, even Coach Kubiak said, Peyton can't take 7 sacks in 2 games and keep this rate up through the season. He won't make it.
No, he's an old man.
Yeah. Can you imagine we call people 39 old? 39 is just like when you start get going in life. You know what I mean?
Unless you're an athlete.
I know, which is sad.
I know.
Ugh.
Quarterbacks.
What athletes are good? Oh, I think Vinatieri, the kicker on the Colts? No. Who's the Vinatieri kicker? He's the kicker on... he's really famous. He's like 44 or 43.
Well, Vinatieri.
He just played.
He started with the Patriots, and then he.
Is he with the Colts?
I think he's.
No.
Whatever. Vinatieri was with the Colts. I mean, he went from.
Who knows? He's
Patriots
44, but they think he's all
Colts.
old. He does have some gray hairs. Anyways, you guys, I wanted to just let you know really quick. Predictions from last week, I was 3 for 5. So I got 3 out of 5 right. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing. In the first week, I got 100%. So I'm doing okay. So. Also, did you see some of the other games? Like, did you see my favorite play of the week by Cam Newton? You know, the quarterback of the Panthers.
The flip and landing on his feet. Yeah, that was amazing.
Did you see it on replay? I mean, Cam is the man. He's like Superman, and he needs a shirt that says "Suckers." But Cam, he's like, it was like what 5 yards, and he looks, and he's like, "What am I going to do?" And then he's a big guy, by the way. He's like humongous.
He is.
I've seen pictures of him like standing next to other players. And actually, when they do sound FX on NFL, guys that go and play Cam for the first time, they're like, dude, he's big. But he's so big. And he actually did like a front flip over the defender into the end zone. It was crazy. It was like everyone voted it was the play of the week. I love that play, and I love Brandon Marshall of the Jets, the new wideout, who came from Chicago. I mean, he took in 2 defenders into the end zone. They tried to stop him, and he just dragged them in to make the touchdown. I mean, that is just... He's been on my show the last 2 weeks because he's just... That's when you got to gut it out, right? Mm-hmm. In the NFL, it's like you got your fundamentals, but don't you think when you play the game, it's like who wants it more? It's like about heart.
Yeah, I mean, you can never let up. I mean, you've got to just play through the last quarter, because how many times have you seen teams rack up, they're up 14.
Like the Giants.
Yeah, and then, they don't maintain, and the other team, the momentum switches, and they end up losing. And
do you believe that saying in the NFL that they say that the NFL is a fourth quarter game? It's like a fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think that there's a lot of truth to that. I mean, there's been so many comebacks, and
that's when you got to be hungry.
That's right.
Well, it's like Rudy, the movie Rudy. He was hungry. He never gave up. I always love the underdogs.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm an underdog.
Like the Patriots.
Oh, yeah, the Patriots are underdogs.
That was a great catch, though. I thought Julian Edelman made some spectacular
He's good.
catches.
I don't mind it. I like the Patriots. I like Gronk. I don't like Brady because I think he's arrogant, and I don't like the emails he talked bad about Peyton Manning. He's just not classy. And the only good thing, friends don't talk bad about friends behind their backs. The only good thing that Brady's ever done is marry Giselle.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I'd marry Giselle.
That's true.
You'd marry Giselle.
Yeah.
Geez, my chihuahuas would marry Giselle. Anyways, what else? Oh, did you hear about Dominic Sue, that came from the Lions to the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah, apparently he's making his own play calls and completely denying anything from the coaching.
Have you guys heard this? Who was it? It was their defensive coordinator is Kevin Coyle, and it was reported in the Miami Herald that Dominic is not listening to the play calls and he's freelancing.
But it's okay because he's only getting paid $114 million.
It is okay. He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
Do you really think that's true?
The
Miami Herald's like a legit.
I believe it. I mean, I don't know. I forget the term of the contract, but these guys are making. I mean,
that's a lot of money.
I mean, with Detroit, he was certainly an impact player, but he's known as being a pretty dirty player.
So where was he on Sunday when the Jaguars beat the Dolphins and they're like the worst?
I don't know. It's just.
Where's Dominic? I think you should be listening to Kevin's play call. Anyways, I don't know what it is. I think the guy. I don't really know, but it's just funny. I actually think it's kind of humorous that he's freelancing. Anyways, that was a funny story. Also, today, Cam Chancellor is back in Seattle, so the holdout's out.
Yeah, I'm sure they're glad. No, I don't think anyone expected them to be 0-2 at this point.
No.
And he's a real important
I think the
key
players,
to their defense, yeah.
I think, and by the way, he's like a real leader on the team, and he also, I think a lot of the players said, "Hey, dude, we need you back." Also, I'm just glad that he came back after they played the Packers because my friend is a huge Packers fan and I wanted the Packers to win.
Yeah, and
because that would have been not good for me if my friend's team lost.
Yeah, well, I'm not looking forward to the Chiefs have to play the Packers.
When? Oh my God, they're playing Monday night, which takes me to, let's go over this week's week 3 of the NFL. FDWD. Okay, so this week's Donte tomorrow night, you give me it's the Redskins and the Giants at Giants. Who do you think?
I gotta go with the Giants.
I'm going with the Giants too. Okay. What about Broncos versus Lions at the in Detroit?
Broncos.
I'm going with Broncos too. Monday, the Chiefs and the Packers. Who you going? I'm going with the Packers. Sorry.
I mean,
you got to go for your team.
Yeah,
because you're not putting it out in the universe.
I don't have a lot of confidence, but I got to go with the Chiefs just because they're my team.
Okay, so you go to the Chiefs. Okay, Steelers versus Rams. At the Rams. I'm going with the Rams, even though the Steelers are 2-0.
That was weird. The Rams looked so good the first week, and then all of a sudden, I'm going to go with the Steelers.
You go with the Steelers? Okay, Eagles versus the Jets. I'm going with the Jets. It's at the Jets.
I think this is the week that the Eagles end up in the winners.
Okay, Eagles. Okay, what about, lastly, we'll do the Bengals versus the Ravens, which is in their division, so it's a big rival. I'm going, the Ravens haven't won, the Bengals are 2-0, the Ravens are 0-2. It's at the Ravens, I'm going with the Ravens. Because they got Flacco. I think he's better than Dalton.
Yeah, Dalton's real inconsistent, but I don't know, the Bengals are playing pretty good. I still think that they could probably beat the Ravens.
So you go with the Bengals? Okay. Well, we'll see what happens this Sunday and Monday, tomorrow night, and all that stuff. And so we'll let you know how my predictions went. Also, at the end, last week, how First Down with Donte we do our Unsung Hero of the Week. And this week, it comes from a high schooler in Colorado. It was the Mountain Range Junior in high school named Alex King, who hit a 61-yard game-winning goal in overtime to take down the number 5 team in the nation. It was incredible. Hey, little dude, Alex King, you are FDWD's Unsung Hero of the Week. Keep kicking. That was one kick, 61 yards. Boom, right into the net. You are Unsung Hero of the Week. Also, guys, I just want to go over a few things about being safe at the games and stuff with our Damsel in Defense sponsor this week. When you guys are going to big games and,
particularly Raiders games.
Hey, Raider fans, be nice. I don't know. I got a mouth here. When you go to games, you should first. It's dangerous to be in parking garages or in stadiums where there's a lot. But you should always go with someone, right?
Right.
Yeah, always go with someone. You should always stay off your cell phone so you don't look distracted because you're on your phone. People will try to think of you as like an object. That would be someone who's not paying attention to go after. So stay off your cell phone. It's good to have something protective. Damsel in Defense would be a good one. You can just go to their website, damselindefense.com, and you can have some pepper spray. It's actually damselprogal.com, and I'll put that graphic up if you want to buy this. So anyways, you guys, be safe out there. Always go in numbers when you're walking back from the game, and in parking garages, always make sure that you have someone with you, you're off your phone, and you have some kind of protective device. Anyways, guys, have fun watching all the games this weekend. I'd like to thank Tom, my friend, Chiefs. I think that you should come over and like the Broncos.
I don't dislike the Broncos.
You love the Broncos! Let's get Tom to wear the Broncos t-shirt. Tom, I think orange is much better on you than red.
It's actually one of my favorite colors, to be quite honest.
Okay,
orange.
It is?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll have to get him that. Okay, you guys, have a great weekend. We love you. Kisses.